Hey guys, how's it going? So it's been around a week or two since we first did our Let's Play on the Gates of Megumi patch for Guild Wars 2, and a lot of you actually messaged me and commented on the video saying that you really enjoyed it. Now this is awesome news because I really enjoyed producing that for you guys. So today is patch day and the new patch called Entanglement, I believe, is in the game. So we're going to get straight into this one and we're going to log in and see about completing this patch. So let's go. Now unfortunately I haven't been playing a lot of Guild Wars 2 recently. I've been taking kind of a little break and just waiting for the patches to come out so that I don't burn out on Guild Wars 2. However, right now I'm very excited to see where this patch leads us. So let's get started straight away here. Episode 2 unlocked. Entanglement. Viewing the journal. Let's view it and let's read this and see what it says. It says treachery and tragedy. Oh, okay. 1 second, guys. So, treachery and tragedy led Tyria's heroes on a chase across the frontiers of the Megumi wastes and landed them at the doorstep of their former adversary. What has Tammy been able to learn from her investigation, and who's been watching from atop the mesa above Prospect Valley? So I guess in today's sort of patch we're going to find out about what Scarlet was up to, see what the plans and stuff were that were inside of her house. So let's click play this episode, and we get a little mail here, and it's from Bram. So word reached me of some trouble in Drytop. Prosperity has been attacked, or was attacked. I'm heading there to check on Timmy. Let's meet up and see if the kid's okay. Wolf guards you. So let's click on show me, even though we know where Prosperity is. So obviously it's down in Drytop. So we're going to go and make sure that Timmy is okay. I hope she is, because I really like Timmy as a character. So let's zone straight into Prosperity Waypoint and get this going. I'm kind of excited about what new zones could be added. I have stayed away from everything Guild Wars 2 for the last week. Ever since I did the part 1 of the new Living World, I have pretty much stayed out of the loop. I watched the trailer, but that was it. And it seems like right now we're actually in the midst of a sandstorm, so we need to quickly jump through here, get into Prosperity and see what's going on. Luckily enough, in Prosperity it seems that the sandstorm doesn't reach. So as we can see, there's a lot of vans here that went here last week. So this is a bad sign. It means that the corruption is getting worse, I guess. So let's head straight into Scarlet's secret room. This is where we left Timmy last time. So let's go in. So it's really hard to get a nice camera angle in here. So let's talk to Marjorie. I feel the whole world is falling apart from under us. Or is falling out from under us. I don't know where I got apart from right there. I think we all feel that way. We've got a new dragon to contend with. Nothing will ever be the same. No, it won't. Mordremoth did this, and it's only just starting.
Mordremoth? Raises the stakes to a whole new level. Awful, doesn't it?
Cuts. We need a plan. What are we gonna do?
Casmia's hiccuping again. Now, if you didn't know, Casmia has the trait where when she's frightened, she hiccups. So, you really think all these vans are related to Mordremoth? All these deaths? I'm quite certain. What are we going to do? We start by following Scarlet's trail. Scarlet believed she had seen the bigger picture. It was part of her delusion. I don't think bringing down the Zephyrite was part of Scarlet's plan, but both she and the Saboteur talked about the destruction of Tyria. I know. Erin said that a Tyrian leader would die. This makes me think someone or something was pulling his strings. That scares me. That scares me the most about him. Trouble is, we have no idea who he meant. It could be anyone though. The biggest threat to Mordremoth is probably Traherne. I hate the thought that Queen Jenna could be in danger too. He said several other strange things too. Yes, like, it will be so pleased, and I've seen the bigger picture. He sounded so much like Scarlet. It was unnerving. I suspect we can still learn from Scarlet, even posthumously. So, he's saying there that it will be pleased. Is he talking about Mordremoth? Is Mordremoth corrupted him? Which leads us into, where did the Keeper of Peace go? So now we're talking to Tami. For the record, I agree that this is Mordremoth's doing. It all started with Scarlet. We need to understand her. Did you see her? Her voice recorder, her books and papers? I'm just glad you're okay. What have you learned here? Lots of things, like Scarlet started with steam creatures, then graduated to aether and watchwork. She released a bunch of the steam creatures into the wild. And she killed Omad. Killed Omad? He was her last mentor. He experimented on her with his mind-widening device, and that's when she saw the eternal alchemy, or what she thought was it. So she killed him for it? No, she killed him because once he realised his device worked, he started looking at her like she was he started looking at her like she was a lab rat, not like an assistant or student. He was going to experiment more on her. I see, but surely Omad wouldn't have hurt her. Historically speaking, previous generations of Asura, including Omads, viewed the Sylvari as an anomaly to be studied. When the first Sylvari arrived, many were victimized in the interests of arcane knowledge. Do you have any insight into the drawing on the wall? Actually, I do. Based on Scarlet's writings, her holographic recorder over there, I've come up with the theory. I think I've come up with a theory. I think that it's the representation of her vision. Her vision? Her mentor, Omad, made a device that opened the mind. When she tried it, she had a vision. At the centre is a symbol. I've seen this used to represent the pale tree. And you think she drew that drawing after it? Yes. She claimed that she had seen the eternal alchemy during the vision. The symmetrical elements in the drawing and the pale tree at the centre lead me to that conclusion. Why the pale tree? In her vision, she saw the pale tree attacked by a thorn van. She described it as doing terrible damage to the pale tree. That sounds terrible. Did it bother her? It pleased her. She even grew some thorny vans to strangle Omad. The parallel with the vans from her vision is not lost on me. What about Leylands? Have you learned anything new? The most interesting thing of all, Scarlet theorized that our waypoint positioning coincides with the location of the most powerful ley lines. Was she right? Likely, but not yet confirmed. I need to do more research. I need to better understand the elements that drew her to that conclusion. Fascinating.
So, were you able to figure out what Scarlet was doing here?
Studying ley lines. But I don't... Oh my! What's happening?
Hey, come look at this. There's a passage behind this bookshelf.
What? Get out of my way. Let me see.
Settle down. Let the boss go in first.
All right, but hurry up.
Come on, Frostbite. Let's go.
Okay, so I guess I'm going in first. Let's walk in. Let's make it look a little bit more dramatic than it needs to. Right, okay, that's enough of walking. This piece of paper was torn from a book. Read on. Letters sent home from soldiers in the Cornum army have given us great insight into their lives. In the 11th century AE, their leader, Varesh Ossa, inspired great loyalty. Varesh Ossa. Read on. In one particular speech, Ossa praised her military and encouraged them to use their persuasive abilities to build the power of Corner from the inside. She said, if properly convinced, you can get whole groups of lesser creatures to work towards your goals without them realizing they're not working for themselves. Ossa cities, the alliance between centaurs and corpsmen, crafts people as an example together. They produce better armor and weapons, and they provided for Corman's people, for the Cornan people on common people's day-to-day needs. Wow, I really need to get used to this reading stuff. Leave. Right, so this notebook, titled Research Notes, has a complex set of equations, drawings, and engineering blueprints. A History of Drytop by Nicholas Sanford. Now a barren landscape, this rounded basin may have held water many millennia ago. Sand now covers everything, blowing on the wind, the eroding all, rocks and inhabitants alike. Unknown sentient beings once built fragile hillside homes high on the cliffside. Some structures still linger, but will also fall victim to the blowing sand and hot sun. The area attracts outlaws on the run with something to hide, or those who are unwelcome among civilized folk. For one reason or another, this makes the area dangerous to travellers such as me and Yakington. Migrating centaur packs come through here. It seems there is evidence that they once had refugee here. A large tree trunk, quite out of place, could have been one of their sacred trees. Despite appearances, this waterless area is far from lifeless, and it serves as the doorway into the Megumi jungle, a region of uncontrollable growth, life, and often death. On the open page of this book, Scarlet drew a route leading up and out of her tunnel to a higher region of Drytop. Sorry about that, guys. The points on Scarlet's map trace a path winding across this higher region of Drytop to some unknown destination, where she drew crisscrossing lightning bolts. A lot of weird stuff in here. So I guess we're going to talk to Timey again. Did you find something? You found something, didn't you? Scarlet left a map showing that she headed someplace to the southwest. I bet it leads to the ley line she discovered. You stay here with the others for now. I'm going to see where this takes me. Alright, so there's our first story instance complete for episode 2 of season 2. So let's see what sort of stuff we got. As we did last time, it was quite exciting. Did I get any tier 6 materials? No. Well, that's a shame. So let me just salvage down everything. Oops, can't salvage down that. Send everything into my deposit box and then destroy everything else. Now, I know people have been telling me to vendor this stuff, but for 80 copper, I just don't want it clogging up my inventory. Right. What was that? That was a very weird sound. Canyon spider. Steam Minotaur head. So why are they called Steam Minotaurs, but everything else is a centaur? Are they different? It's times like this where I really wish that I was an Asuran character, just because it's really, really hard for the camera to look good in enclosed spaces. So that's basically just one of Scarlet's abandoned steam creatures. Can I? Okay, so I can get through. So as we can see there's like a little village over here. So I guess we can go and check this out and see what it is. Let's just kill this and then we can move on. So loot.
You will only find true peace within yourself.
Huh.
You will only find true peace within yourself.
So these are friendly centaurs? What? I've never met a centaur that didn't want to like kill me. Wow. It's a big zone here. Looks really, really cool here. I really enjoy this the aesthetic here. So was I supposed to go there maybe? I don't know. That's where it showed me, but for some reason it's leading me down here. So let's just head over to the star and get out. Oh, I guess we're not just getting into a story instance straight away. I guess we're doing a little bit of exploring first, which is cool with me. I mean, look how tall this zone is. Wow. Really gives you some scope. Like, it really does look huge. It's really awesome. Reminds me a lot of like the Grand Canyon. Whoa, is this... There's like an oasis here? Yeah, Uplands Oasis. Oh my god, this is a beautiful looking area. Such a cool zone. So, where am I heading? Up here. Alrighty, let's head on up. Okay, so again, it's not gonna... Wow. This reminds me a lot of a mission from Prophecies Guild Wars 1, where you have to cross... Whoa! Okay, that was bad. So... it appears that we're going to have to run back from right over here. That was silly of me. I didn't expect...
Follow ancient traditions that predate even Ventari.
This tribe is an important
I
find.
enjoyed talking
We
with
could get enough material from them to publish a lifetime of papers.
Guess it could be a lot worse than.
So I guess, well, wait a minute. Can we even get there? Yeah, so I guess while we're here, we might as well just check this place out and see what's happening, because these centaurs are friendly, and it's really weird to have friendly centaurs just kind of collect it. Okay. Some Zephyrite here. I guess it'll bring us back here in the long run. So we're gonna head straight back and see if we can continue on with the story instances, because that's what everybody wants to see. Right. So I never actually bothered to go and do the Gates of Megumi achievements, as you can see. When I said that I haven't really played, I really haven't played since last time. I've done a few dungeon runs, but that's it. I haven't even been logging on to do my daily, but I have been kind of keeping up with, obviously, when the stuff's been released, just because I really do enjoy playing the updates. But right now I just don't want to grind for gold. These sunlight crystals are very useful. Making it a lot easier to get to where we need to be. So we're almost back already, which is always good. Need to be up here. Oops. Right. Let's see if we can take it a little bit slow this time and hopefully not fall off the edge. That didn't sound good. So now we have a waypoint, which is always good, because we definitely don't want to fall off and have to run through all that again. It's just the scope of this place is amazing. What the hell is this? What is that? Right, okay, I don't know what that is, but I'm not sure if I want to stop and find out, to be honest. So let's oh, is there an achievement up there or something, maybe? I guess we can I can always come back and get the achievements at a later date now that I have the episodes unlocked. So I've done a massive sort of right around the map to get here when I could have just gone like that. So they have made the map feel a lot bigger than it actually is, which I guess is cool. Oops. I definitely don't want to die right now because we're almost here, I think. Unless, yeah, it seems like I have to, it seems like I have to kill these guys to get through here. This could go very, very bad, and it looks like it's going to. Right, let me just try and kill this as quick as I can so that it can't kill me. Once this has happened, I'm probably going to go over to these inquest turrets and see if I can destroy them. Now, as this is my first time through here, I'm not sure how exactly to go about this. I'm just hoping that I just have to destroy these and it'll let me through. However, it might not. I might actually have to complete the event that's going on around here. It actually looks like I'm going to have to because the turrets are respawning. So let's head back this way and see what we can find. So I'm guessing I have to kill this thing. This isn't pretty. I wonder if this is definitely the way that I have to go. I'm gonna die anyway, so I might as well see if I can take out one of these guys with me. Right, okay, so let's quickly go to the waypoint and see what's going on. There's a commander about, so maybe they're going to push it soon anyway. But I hope so, because I need to be past that zone. I'm going to equip a range weapon as well at the same time as my greatsword, just to see if I can maybe make this a little bit easier. Ah, there is actually somebody down here now, so I might have a better chance at this. Hopefully. Let's see, shall we? Let's see if two of us can get past it. Right, okay, I don't want to be inside that with it. Oh, well, I got a chest with some geodes and some silky bands. So maybe that was worth it after all. So I need 10 pal. Ah, yeah, and as predicted, the place is open. Is this a banner? So might as well take that. And we're in Discovering Scarlet's Breakthrough.